2420 West St. Germain Street. And I am speaking today on behalf of the East Central Area Labor Council. In labor, we represent all working people, not just union members. We work toward building good communities, and we know that having a healthy cities and towns entice big businesses to move here and operate, which thus brings families sustaining jobs. Recently, a white supremacist group who calls themselves CQ gave an interview in the nationally known New York Times. We previously stated before, it's titled, "These People Aren't Coming from Norway, Refugees in Minnesota Face Backlash." This article was filled with inflammatory and racist statements that reflect poorly on our city. Racist comments like the innately less unintelligent than the typical American citizen. In the article, there were two council members, Councilman Brandmeier as well as Councilman Conway, who are both open members of this white supremacist group. To make matters worse, Councilman Brandmeier allowed the journalist to actually photograph himself standing in this very room where he is supposed to be representing more than just our white citizens who live in this city. He said in the article, and was previously stated, that the refugees are not leaving, they are becoming American citizens and they have every right to, but it is killing us, which I find to be really unfortunate. The damage that has been done to St. Cloud and surrounding communities by Brandmeier and Conway and the rest of this white supremacist group will take years to clean up. Corporations and many of those who take into account many things before they make a decision for where to move. Besides wanting tax breaks, they look at healthcare, graduation rates, condition of schools, parks, and other issues in the city and surrounding areas. Thanks to C-Cube, to Brandmeier, and Conway, we have a black mark against us once again. It wasn't bad enough to be labeled as the most racist city in Minnesota. Now we are known as that nationwide. We feel that it is in the best interest of all central Minnesota, as well as St. Cloud, for Councilman Paul Brandmeier and Steve Conway to resign immediately. If these two members refuse to resign, the council, we ask that the city council must take action to show potential employers that St. Cloud is a welcoming community and that it rejects bigotry in all its form by censuring both Conway and Brandmeier. To the two of you councilmen, I ask you not to cower behind your usual shield of "it's not racist to ask questions." If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it is a duck. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker